Hello and welcome to Audiology Talk. My name is Tony Lombardo. I'm one of the audiologists here with Grason-Stadler, and today I'm going to be talking about Wordlist favorites, and this is going to work for both the AudioStar Pro and also very similar to how it works with the Pello. Today we'll be demonstrating on the AudioStar Pro. So step number one is I'm going to open up the configuration application that came with the AudioStar Pro, and the very first thing I want to do is hit upload. And what this is going to do is it's going to take all of the settings that are in the AudioStar Pro, and you might see a little lock screen come up when this goes on. It's going to pull that into the software application that allows me to make some changes and then send my changes back down as the default settings on the device. So it should be just finishing up here. Perfect. All right. So on the left-hand side of the configuration application, we have both an instrument and audiometry drop-downs. And where we're going to go is we're going to go right over here to word lists, and we are going to manage the word lists that are on the device. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing all of the different CDs that are on this particular device. And you can manage them here by this drop-down. So we can select the CD that we'll want to begin with. So let's just select one here. Let's go with DoD-VA Audiology CD1. And it's going to show me all the different track listings here. Over here on the right side, what we're seeing is all the different word lists favorites as they currently are on the device, and they are arranged by test type. So as you're on the device and you're selecting your different test types, when you do select, for example, WRS, what you'll see is that top drop down in the word list dialog is going to be WRS, and you're going to see these listed there as your favorites. So, for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over a couple of these NU6 by difficulty lists, and I'm going to just select them one at a time, and I can use my control button to select multiple ones, and I can move them all over at the same time. But the first thing I need to do is select them, and then what I want to do is assign a test type. So you have to have at least one of these selected. You can have multiples if you'd like. And then you can move it over to the favorites. Now, the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to move to the bottom of the list. And what I want to pay attention to is each of the different test types. So I've got some WRS here, and I've got some WRS down here at the bottom. And if I wanted to bring these guys up and make them at the top of the list, I can just hit Shift to select them all, and I'm going to move them all up to the very top above the other WRSs. And like, for example, if I didn't want to have these in my favorites, I can select them and hit delete. That moves them out of the favorites menu. Of course, they're still on the instrument. You can navigate to any of those lists anytime you want, but for the favorites drop down, they are no longer there. So you would go through the different CDs that you have loaded on your device, whether it's on the AudioStar or the Pello. You would assign test types to them, move them over to the favorites list, and then when you're done, what you can do is you can hit download here, and that is going to save the settings down to the device. And it will tell you that when the settings, for the settings to take effect, you will either power off and power on the device, or hit a data erase clear session to have these changes take effect. And then when you're done, you can just simply close out the configuration application, and we are completed. You can go back and manage these at any time with the config app, and it works very similarly as it does from the AudioStar Pro to the Pello. So stay tuned to more audiology talk for other videos coming out soon, and make sure to check out our social media.